On IG.
Never put nothing above you, baby girl. All I want is you. Need you by my side, girl. I'm tired of being lonely. Look into your eyes, I wanna be your one and only. This so unexpected, no, I didn't see this coming. I gotta thank God for this angel he sent my way. I don't care how many times I said it, girl, you're beautiful. Be your heart in my hands, I'll be careful.
Yo, it's good, B.
What's going on, man? How you?
I'm good. Hold on, let me get this straight out. Now, man. All right, we good. Now, damn, I might gotta sit down or bend down a little bit. Oh man, and yo, right about now, if y'all see on my live, I know people on Facebook you can't see, it's all right, but you hear the audio. I got my main man, my long good friend, my long good big brother, Darrell, baby. Hey, D,
what's going on, man?
You go by your regular name, bro, or anything else?
Yeah. It's Darrell. I didn't get a pen name. I wanted people to know it was me. You know, I had pride. You know, it's been a long time coming with this book. This is like my first child. Started writing this book when I was 21. I'm 35 now. You know.
Oh, wait a minute. You ain't telling me all that. You started writing this book, yo, bro. We met in yes, I'm gonna say I used to work at Best Buy with my guy right here. He was in the computers. I was in the motherfucking warehouse. So anybody working in the warehouse, we was the bad niggas. That's what But nah, real talk. So you start, yo, all right, hold on. First thing first. The name of the book.
First of all, can you see me?
See you? Okay,
because I can't see myself. I just wanted to make sure you can see me. No problem.
You loud and direct, nigga. Nah, everything. So, first thing first. The name of the book, as you guys can see, Brothers Keeper. All right. You said you started writing this book at the age of 21.
So I started writing this book, actually, with all honesty, the idea, everything came to me when I was like 19 or 20. Started sitting down, writing certain things in a notebook. And, you know, like 14 years ago, I just sat down to a computer and just started writing. The first 8 chapters flew in a couple months, no problem. I made the biggest mistake of letting people read it and got amazing results.
So why? All right, so a book like this, because we're going to get more in depth into it. You say you made the big mistake, you started letting people read it. But
yes,
you 8 chapters done. Right then, was you trying for clearance? Were you trying for clearance to see like is the book good to release or what? Okay,
so I had a girl I was dating. She was a English major, that type of thing. She was like, oh, you know, of course she knows about it. She's like, hey, let me look at it. I can edit it for you. Kept on, hey, let me read it. So I let her read it. She loved it. So then I'm like, okay, maybe is it just because she likes me, this and the third? So I was like, you know what? I actually went on Facebook and I was like, hey, I'm working on a project. Does anybody else want to read it? And a couple people responded and I let them read it and got the same response. And I'm like, okay, I got something. But that, like I said, it was the worst thing that could have happened because then I'm like, okay, I don't want to let people down. I don't want to mess people up. I don't want to mess it up. How do I end it? And I got like the worst writer's block. So basically, you know, I would always go back to it. I would always go back and try it. And I just didn't tell anybody about it. But like when this pandemic happened, we're in the house, I'm homeschooling my son. I just picked up the computer. I started writing again. And thank God, you know, it all worked out.
Okay. That's what's up. So, I like that you picked up where you left off. And it's crazy because as an author, you even trying to like write the best. And like you said, like you trying to tell a story. So when people like myself and the fans read it, they want a vision, they want to picture it. So it's like for you to get that writer block, I'm still shocked. 21 and then just now, that's a big. Did anything like influence you? Did you see ideas and certain things about
the biggest thing that influenced me was my surroundings. Like, you know, the main character in this book is Dre. Dre is a kid from an inner city. I didn't say what inner city just so on purpose. There's nothing in this book that tells you where this book was taking place.
Dre inner city can relate to any inner city.
Exactly. So the biggest thing about this is it could be anybody. I was influenced, I was a kid. I went to a private school. I grew up in inner city and a housing complex. And, I was a kid that was around all the BS, but I never had to delve into it, and the thing about it is, but it influenced me because, my friends, I have friends like Dre. I have friends like Blizz that's in the book. I have friends that did all those things. I wasn't an angel, but I wasn't that person that had to, do all those things. So all this environment, Jersey City, all of that influenced me and made me say, okay, we're all one decision away from being in these situations. We're all one bad decision away from being in a bad situation, or one good decision away. It depends on how you decide or what you do.
Word. It's crazy that you said, because, like I said, we met at a job,
Mm-hmm.
and the mutual friends that we already knew outside of work, and it's like, I met you, and I started to see you doing music. It's funny, ladies, I want to know, Darrell used to run with a crew called BAM.
Yo, that's why we linked up. It was DJ Bam Entertainment. We was all together.
Exactly, man. It was dope. But it's go from here, and actually, to be honest, man, I want to salute you. I take my hat off because I watch you become from a young man to a young great father. That's the job, my guy. I was there from the start. But,
you were.
This book, Brothers Keeper, and just you being a father in the urban community, to put out something like this, book, I know you had to really sit back and you didn't want to portray the inner city as it was a bad place, but you wanted to know people yo, look, I lived here, been around. It's not always the thing.
You got to realize that there's a lot of twists and turns in this book. Yes, Dre grows up in the hood. He grows up in the neighborhood, grows up in the housing complex, he grows up in the projects, he grows up in the middle of the BS.
But this story,
you got to read it. The story is a story of nature versus nurture.
Don't mind. I was that nigga that cheated in college. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. It's all about nature versus nurture. He's in a single parent home. He's with his mother. She's trying to force him one way, but is there something inside him that she's trying to protect him against? Is there something that, she knows just how dangerous it can be, and all it takes is one slip up. And you'll see in this book is all about loyalty. So this book is all about friendship and who, how loyal is too loyal. Is it the crew before me? It's a whole bunch of things that come into this book that, you're gonna read it, you're gonna be like, I know somebody like that, or that was me. To an extent, you may not go into the drastic, this book does go to some drastic parts, but coming from an inner city, you've seen this. Coming from Jersey City, Patterson, Compton, Detroit, you've seen this, or even the suburbs, Brick, New Jersey. People, you know somebody that is too loyal. Someone that is being taken advantage of, that is one step away from ruining their life because of their friends, and doesn't see it.
That's true. True. Real quick though, I know you want to get into deep with us and tell us what really goes on, because I know that's you basically just gave us a little rundown. But when people write books, authors tend to add some reality stuff that happens. Meaning, is some of the other characters in this book are friend related?
I'm gonna put it like this.
Let me rephrase that. Have you took some of the ways of some of your real friends and you put them into characters into the book?
I'll say this: there's no real people in this book.
All right.
The book is based on the book is based no. There's no one in this book. You can't say that this book is no one's gonna look at this book and go, oh, that's me. But we all know the same type of people. Let's be real. We know that cocky person. We know that person that is the jealous person. We know the leader. We know the fly girl that everybody wants. So that's where, it's not based on anyone. It's, just characteristics that, are familiar to people. I read a lot of books. I'm a history major. I went to college. So I read a lot of books. So I got to, see a lot of different writing styles. And I just picked from all of them and just put them all into this book.
Okay. Yo, like I said, to be an author, an author of a book, bro, that take a lot of thinking, man.
And this is only the first one. This is a series. The second one is coming.
Oh, so it's gonna be a collecting item of series, like.
Hey, you have to read this one, because when the second one comes out, you're gonna be like, you don't want to be late to the party. This is, this is back in the day when the clubs was popping, and you don't want to be late to that party, because you're gonna be all over the place. Like, okay, who's Dre? What happened to Blizz? Who's Bianca? It's gonna be crazy.
Somebody said stop trying.
I'll never tell. Hush. There's nobody.
Nah. Oh man, that's what's up. You just tapping in. I got my boy Darrell, man, Arthur, Brothers Keepers, man. This book right here. Real quick before we finish the interview. Interview. Look at me. I'm fucking up myself. Where is the book out? Like, it's finally out.
The book is out. You can get it directly through me if you would like. You can DM me. You can get it on Amazon, Amazon.com, Brothers Keeper, Darrell Reed. You can get it up there, the ebook or the hard copy. You like I said, you DM me. I ship everywhere. This is all. This is the beginning of the business. Dad Chronicles 2020. That's the page. Go up there. We have merch from Dad's Chronicles. There's T-shirts, the books. This is the beginning of the empire.
Dad Chronicles. Let's get into that real quick. How did that come about?
Dad Chronicles is basically just something I've been thinking about for a while. I have a 9-year-old son. I'm a single dad. Dad Chronicles just basically is built on promoting positive masculinity. It's built on trying to change the way we were raised. It's built on trying to each one teach one, basically. All about mentoring. Like Sunday, I'm in a mentoring event. It's called Free DJs. You should actually check them out. They're DJs from all over the United States that mentor younger DJs and producers. So they picked me to be an author, as an author, to talk to the younger kids, because we have so many kids in the inner city that are trying to make it out, and they only see two ways: make it rich or be an athlete. You can be an author, you can be an entrepreneur. So Dad Chronicles just basically is trying to teach men and young women how to be more productive members of society. Through my business, every time I sell a shirt, a portion goes. Every time I sell a book, every 5 books I sell, I donate a book. The money, I'm trying to give back every chance I can get.
I understand. That's good, because I'm gonna just say our world. I'm not gonna say our community. In our world, people see us as young black men, and they just think we're in the universe or something. You, like you mentioned, if you don't mind, not trying to get too personal, you being a single black parent, male at that, it's not too many male figure that has a good positive vibe or face to it, because society just target us.
But let me stop you. That's what they want us to think. There's a lot. Trust me. Me being a single black father, I see it. I'm part of the groups. I go online to Facebook. There's so many groups that have these single black positive men. If we just look, and that's where Dad Chronicles. I'm trying to highlight those things. We can do it if we all come together. Like I was talking to my son last night. And we talk about business. He was like, well, why don't people in the New Jersey business group get together and just start a business? I'm like, well, we got to start trusting each other first. We got to be together. Like, that's what Dad Chronicles is about. Like, at some point, it's going to become a mentoring group. It's going to become hey, bring your sons and let us talk. Let us talk to them and get them together. Bring your daughters. Let's teach women how to deal with men, and how men how to deal with women. How to deal with each other. Why can't men walk down the street and say hi to each other? Why black men have so much animosity towards each other? We all know what it goes back to, but we got to change it.
Hold on. I think it's more so of just like an ego thing, man. I think it's more so of an ego thing. Understand
hood mentality.
But I don't think necessarily there's a jealous. It's just like he see that man over there, so I got to be more alpha. I think that's what it is.
It's pride. Men are based on pride, ego, all those different things. We don't realize that we get so much more if we just work together. You know, and we, like I said, we need each other. So that's what Dad Chronicles is all about.
Yo, Darrell, real quick, besides getting the book finalized, getting everything ready, during quarantine, man, quarantine's been the worst. It's sad because I launched my radio station the week right before we went into lockdown. So it's like, I know I was going to struggle as owner, but as you can see, we've been running strong. Actually, September 1st makes 6 months for us. Know what I mean? And of course, you see me, bro.
Down 100. I like that. Down 100.
100 pounds
down 100 pounds, bro. Congratulations. I congratulate you on that already. Down 100 pounds? Man, listen. That's a blessing, man.
Yes, from 315. Yes, I'm happy. So, what has quarantine, I don't want to say done, what have you learned or you experienced to basically, like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh, snap, I'm going to do that. During quarantine.
What I learned through quarantine is that it's never as bad as you think. Don't get me wrong. We was in the house. We were sitting here. We didn't know we were gonna get sick when we walked outside in the air. We didn't know what was gonna happen, and we were scared. My son, he looking at the TV and going, "Well, I'm saying this is gonna be okay." He like, "How do you know?" And I had no answer for him. But
and parents, they look at us with all the answers.
Mm-hmm.
What to tell. Only thing we can say is we're gonna be all right.
Exactly, and I learned that we're strong. I'm strong. I'm resilient. I learned that pressure can bust pipes or it can make diamonds. You gotta make it work for you, man. I learned that I don't want to work for nobody. I'm trying to set up this legacy for him, so I gotta do more. So that's what quarantine did for me. It made me grind.
You ever thought about a possibility in the future? I don't want no royalties off it. Know what I mean? A father-son book, like sit down, help him.
Man, listen. As soon as I started talking about the book, the boy pulled out the computer and said, "I'm about to start working on my book." So the boy is ready, man. The boy, he got movies. He want to be a TV star. He's in the choir. He got talent, man. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to keep up with him.
Trying to keep up with him, the young entrepreneur. That's how we look, man. We got to get them while they're young.
Exactly.
We got to show them
ownership.
I don't mind showing the young ones, and like you said, we have people that be like, "Yo, you got to do this, you got to do this to become a star," right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what the thing that we missed that nobody never showed us? The business access point. The
business and credit. We got to show them credit in the business. You can get anything.
I feel like we can show the young, like you can show your son, like you want to be this, you want to be that. I'm gonna show you the business side, so when you go into buildings, you know what to do already. You know how to talk.
Here's the thing. I was actually listening to something on YouTube, and they said us as colored people, and I know that sounds like a crazy term, but I'm talking about Black, Spanish, all of us. The one thing we need as men, as our mentors. We need mentors. You need two mentors in life. You need a business mentor. You need a mentor, a life mentor. Because we've been put back so long, we don't have time to go A to B. We need to go from A to G as quickly as possible. And the only way you're going to do that is a mentor. So that's really what Dad Chronicles came from. Me being in church and learning stuff and trying to give it back.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my boy Darrell, I know him as Rail. That's right. Right. I used to be called
DJ, damn, you already know, man. Mobile.
Word up. But like I said, the title, the cover, is crazy because you definitely took it back to the club scene with this cover. You took it back.
You see where it's at though, right? You see the back. Look at the back of the book.
Ooh, we got the BJs.
No. Yes, exactly. That I had to pay homage. I'm not gonna say where it's at. I had to pay homage. It is in Jersey City, but yeah, it's one of those things because I gotta. And if you look at the dedication, I thank my mother, I thank my sister, I thank my son, and I thank my city, because if not for them, I wouldn't be the person I am right now.
Your family is strongly behind you with this book.
That's my village, man. That's my village, man. We gotta work together.
I see that, because you need that support, and like, you know how some people be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this," but it's nothing like support from your own family, especially like you say, your sister.
No man's island.
You would never get that from. It's a difference. Because guess what? Your mom not gonna let you fail. Your mom not gonna let you down. Your mom gonna pick you back up. So when you took, did you tell your mom you had writer block?
Oh, yeah. She used to always just tell me to get back in front of the computer. She's like, just get back in the front of the computer.
Like that belt, we say, boy, don't you give up, boy.
Man, listen. My mom is the coolest person in the world. She's the reason I write. She's the reason I do anything. Not gonna lie, but she's one of them people that she's, like you said, she's gonna support me and make sure I get it done. Them dark places and all that type of stuff is gonna happen. She's gonna make sure that it happens.
So you said you had you can find this on Amazon.
Amazon for the hard book. Or, like I said, Dad Chronicles 2020, come to the page. I have hard copies available, and they on deck.
So, question, for people that's on the go, because I'm definitely one of those people that I'm always on the go. Not saying I won't really sit down and read, but I really don't have no time. But, excuse me, I'm apologizing. Damn. We're living in 2020 right now, and everything is in your ear. When I see your ear, everybody got AirPods on. Are you gonna have the auto book, meaning you're gonna be reading it, narrating it? Are you gonna do that?
I have to check it with Amazon. There's a feature for that. The book's only been out for 2 weeks, so I haven't gone that far yet. But yeah, I was coming. I need everybody to get the book, so it's coming.
So it's coming. All right, so listen, guys. All right.
Oh, I just gotta shout one thing. Tomorrow, in South Orange, we have we got an event, all black vendors, all black black staff, black caterer, everything. Come out, grab the book, check out all the vendors, check out all the businesses. And Sunday we have a mentoring event for a whole bunch of kids. They're looking for other mentors for their future events. Check my page for both events. But yes, come support.
So, once again, y'all see this book right here. Brothers Keepers. And Darrell, as a brother from mother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man.
Oh, real quick, I want to switch lanes because you're raising a young man. How are you teaching your son what's going on in the world right now? How you protecting him? How you getting him ready? I just need to know that from another black male, man, because you see what just happened. Incident just went down, and it's crazy.
I put it to you like this.
Father, you gotta be hurting inside of you. Because this time I look at my kid and I be like, man, I wish. Don't get me wrong, it's scary, but you got to. I'm just honest with him. We watch the news. He's on the internet. You can't hide him from it. But the thing about it is, you talk to him. You talk him through it. Hey, this is what's going on. This is, maybe it's my history as my background as a history teacher. You talk them through it. This is what's been going on since the dawn of time. This is why it's happening. I'm not gonna sit there like people like, oh, do white people hate black people? No, they not all. Some do, but you got to just be honest and let them know what's going on. Let them know, have the talk that we all have when the cops come. Well, this is what's happening. Teach them to be a productive member of society. Teach them the right from wrong, all of those different things. Teach them not to be that angry, the angry black man that they portray us as. Yes.
You can't be the stereotype, No,
I definitely feel I have to get your input. It's just crazy, like I said.
It's crazy.
So much. It's just so much that's going on, and it's just like it's crazy when I see white people out there trying to protect us. So like you said, the ones who's not bad, who's not against us, and it's like I hate to say
but
this.
here's the thing. my son's godfather, Matt, he's a white man. He grew up with the St. Mary's with me. So went to St. Mary's with me. Grew up in Curry Woods. Yo, it's ones that get it. He knows us. He understands that. Like I would never by any plan say anyone is all race is one thing. But the thing about it is, when these things are happening, they're the ones that are that. You know, so you have to let them know that okay, yeah, everybody ain't crazy, but they're the ones that are out there. They're out there, and then you got to watch out for them.
Nah, definitely for sure. Yo, brother, I want to thank you.
Teach them to pray, yes, and prayer. Prayer is one big thing.
Prayer, always. Yo, I want to thank you for having me, man. Real quick, let's promote it one more time. Brothers Keeper is out right now. DM
with the shirts.
Oh, you got the shirts. I should have got me one of those.
Yo, these are the special editions. They're gonna be coming with the books. These are the special edition packages. I'm gonna be taking orders for. So let me know what size you need.
I don't know, bro. I keep losing weight. I'm on 1X now. I think next 2 weeks I might be like a medium.
I got you, bro.
Bro, my brother, like I said, I want to thank you, man. But also, soon as I go off the air, I'm gonna get my head right into this book, bro. I'm proud of you, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. You're more than welcome, Tapn Radio.
Thank you, man.
Don't ever be hesitate or scared to hit me up to promote whatever you got going, man. This is your home, man. Now, I mean, I hope. And you tell me earlier, I see you said little man getting into boxing and stuff. So, now I mean,
yo, next time I'm gonna be in the studio with you. We're gonna come up there. We're gonna chop it up, bro.
Definitely is. Real quick, let everybody know where they can follow you at. Let them know your gram, your personal, and the dad one. And once again, shout out where the book's at.
Yo, first of all, the business page, Dad Chronicles 2020. Catch me on Instagram on there. First Class 84 is my personal page. Facebook, Darrell Reed. The book is on Amazon.com. You got to put in Brothers Keeper, Darrell Reed. That's Darrell, last name Reid. Because if not, there's a million books called Brothers Keeper. I didn't realize that when I named it that. But everybody, go support the book or DM me to get your copy today. You will not be disappointed. It got 4.7 stars out of 5. You can't beat that.
Okay, already?
Bro, people are loving it. I'm getting harassed right now. People are asking for the second book. It's only been out 2 weeks. I'm actually kind of scared in the streets right now.
All right, man. Like I said, man, I'm gonna be in touch with you, man. You stay up, man. Tell your family I said hi. Tell the little man I said what up, man. You guys safe. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Darrell, the author of Brothers Keepers, man. I'm gonna talk to you later, man. All right.
Thank you, man.
Let's get back to the Unsigned Artist, baby. I want to thank Darrell for having him on my show. Let's go. Oh! Ruger Raw, what up?
Get him, Dad.